Confused about your career? You're not alone. I'll show a simple step-by-step way to choose the right path. Feeling stuck about your professional future? It's normal. Endless options cause uncertainty. You're not failing. This video will be your clear, practical compass. The prevailing narrative often suggests that a perfect career is something one simply finds, as if by chance or sudden epiphany. However, the good news is that a more systematic, less anxiety-inducing method exists. This guide will walk you through a clear, deliberate, step-by-step process. By approaching this challenge with structure and intention, you can methodically move from a state of ambiguity to one of clarity and purpose. The journey to a fulfilling career is not a sprint but a series of calculated steps, each building upon the last. Forget the pressure to make a single, monumental decision that will define the rest of your life. Instead, we will focus on a more pragmatic sequence of actions. This guide is designed to be executed one step at a time, allowing you to gather information, test hypotheses, adjust your course with minimal risk. The objective is to replace passive worry with active exploration. The change you seek will not arrive in a single flash of insight. It will be the cumulative result of these small, consistent efforts. By committing to this incremental process, you can systematically engineer a professional life that aligns with your unique abilities and aspirations. The core premise of this guide is that career satisfaction is crafted, not discovered. It is the product of deliberate effort, strategic planning, a willingness to engage in focused work. The foundational step in crafting a career is to develop a deep and honest understanding of yourself. This begins with a simple exercise: cataloging your genuine interests. Set aside time and create a comprehensive list. What subjects do you read about in your spare moments? What activities make you lose track of time? Don't filter or judge. Collect raw data. This inventory becomes the bedrock for a sustainable, engaging professional identity. It's the first layer of critical self-knowledge. Next, a frank assessment of your strengths. What skills consistently produce valuable outcomes? Your innate talents. The competencies you've deliberately cultivated. If this is hard, seek external data. Trusted colleagues, mentors, friends, and family. Ask, when have you seen me perform at my best? Or what are my most effective skills? Document patterns and recurring themes. A career that lets you apply and hone core strengths leads to mastery and accomplishment. With a detailed personal inventory in hand, your next task is to explore specific career paths that show potential for alignment. This is a research phase. Your primary tool will be the internet, supplemented by direct human connection. Begin by using your lists of interests and strengths as keywords to search for relevant professions. Move beyond generic job titles and delve into the specifics of the work itself. Read detailed job descriptions, paying close attention to the day-to-day responsibilities and required tasks. Seek out articles, blog posts, and day-in-the-life videos that offer a realistic, ground-level view of what the work actually entails. Cast a wide but informed net. From broad research, narrow to a small, manageable set of promising options. Aim to identify 3 distinct career paths to investigate more deeply. For each, write one clear, concise sentence explaining why it could fit. Example: given my strength in logical problem solving and my interest in systems, software engineering might be a good fit because it involves building and troubleshooting complex digital structures. Connect your inventory to real roles. Turn interest into a testable hypothesis. Once you've identified a few promising career paths, it's time to analyze their long-term viability. A fulfilling career isn't just about today, it must offer a stable, growing platform for the future. To assess this, consult forward-looking industry reports and labor market data for projected growth rates. Pay special attention to the impact of new technologies like automation and artificial intelligence. Will new tools augment professionals, or will they automate core functions? Seek careers where technology acts as a lever, not a replacement, and where human skills like creativity and critical thinking remain central. A growing field creates an updraft of new challenges and opportunities, securing your development for years to come. Every valuable career is built upon a foundation of specific marketable skills. Having identified viable career paths, deconstruct them into component skills. For each target profession, create a detailed inventory of required competencies. Categorize these into 2 distinct buckets. Hard skills, the technical, teachable abilities specific to a role. Coding in a particular language. Performing financial modeling. Operating a piece of design software. These are the explicit requirements listed in job descriptions. The price of entry, soft skills, equally important. Interpersonal and metacognitive abilities that determine effectiveness at work. Clear communication, persuasive writing, effective collaboration, disciplined time management. Hard skills might get you an interview. Mastery of soft skills leads to promotions and long-term success. Identify the top 2 or 3 soft skills for each target career. Next. Perform a gap analysis with your hard and soft skill lists. Compare required skills against your current skill set. What competencies do you already possess? Which ones are you missing? Produce a clear, prioritized list of skills to acquire. Rank by importance and speed to baseline. Select the top 1 or 2 as your immediate focus. Targeted learning beats trying to learn everything at once. Devise a concrete plan to acquire these targeted skills. Pathways today are varied and accessible. Consider a mix of strategies. Low-cost online courses from reputable platforms. Community college classes. Self-study with books and free online resources. Move beyond passive consumption to active practice. For a hard skill like coding, build small projects. For a soft skill like communication, seek opportunities to practice public speaking. Practice persuasive writing. Consistent, deliberate practice over time leads to mastery. Theoretical research can only take you so far. To truly understand if a career is a good fit, you must experience a realistic sample of the work. The final step is to conduct small-scale, low-risk experiments to generate real-world data about your compatibility with a profession. One of the most effective ways is through short-term, project-based work. For example, if you are exploring graphic design, create a logo for a friend's business. Internships and volunteer positions also offer an immersive way to test a career, providing insight into the culture and workflow. During and after each experiment, engage in structured reflection, gathering data about your own reactions to the work itself. The process of choosing a career is not a one-time event, but a discipline that requires patience and deliberate action. The 5-step method outlined here: conducting a personal inventory, surveying the landscape, assessing viability, architecting skills, running experiments, provides a robust framework for navigating this complex decision. It is designed to move you from passive confusion to active, strategic engagement. Resist the temptation to rush or to seek a perfect, instantaneous answer. True clarity comes from methodical, iterative research, action, and reflection. Embrace the mindset of a craftsman, patiently shaping your professional life. The most important takeaway: take action, however small. Momentum starts with a single, concrete step. Your task today is not to solve everything, but to begin step 1. Take 30 minutes to list your genuine interests. Once that's done, move to the next task. Each small win builds confidence and clarity. This journey is traveled one step at a time, and it begins when you decide to act now. A career path is not permanent, it's a dynamic trajectory you can adjust as you learn and change. Successful people embrace lifelong learning and reinvention. The skills and self-knowledge you gain are durable assets. Don't fear wrong choices, see them as learning opportunities. Your future career is built, not found. It's waiting for you to lay the first stone. Use this framework as your blueprint. Take one small step today. Write a short list of activities that genuinely engage you. Then move to the next step and the next. Trust this deliberate, incremental process. Apply focused work and strategic exploration consistently. You won't just find a job. You'll craft a satisfying professional life. The work begins now. Keep going, keep learning.